Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm the founder of Juveniles Running for Office, which is a youth leadership organization training and teaching young people the fundamentals of democracy and roles of government in the United States of America. The topic that we're going to be discussing today is from my book called Ignorance of the Law is No Excuse, the Cause of Urban Mass Incarceration. Versus legal education classes inside our public schools in America. The reason is my experience as a young man at the age of 16. I was charged for a crime I didn't commit, and I was also charged as an adult at 16 years old. Some cases that we read was where other individuals in other counties or whatever that was 16 years old, the law has states that they was YO status or juveniles at YO status because they have a when you're 16 you don't have a high school, you have a junior high school educational level opposed to those who got master's degrees and things like that. So relying on a lawyer when you're poor and have no money at all and relying on a lawyer to advocate, you know what I'm saying, is best for you, is just not realistic. And we as young black youth had suffered a lot, as many of us who went to prison at 16 and 15 years old and had was convicted of a crime and had did all of our time. And some of the issues that we raised in our appeals was procedurally barred. It wasn't like we didn't have the issue, but being that it was procedurally barred due to the fact that we was incarcerated and we couldn't get the information or to the letters or the motions out on time. The courts procedurally barred us because we didn't meet the deadlines, and our hands was tied in prison because sometimes the mail sometimes there's a lot of riots and things that we cannot control in prison. So a lot of times we were procedurally barred and we just gave up on our appeal and did the whole time. I did 18 years straight from sentencing at the age of 17 and a half years old. Because of my age, the judge said that he gonna sentence me to 17 and a half years, which was the same age that I was at the time of my sentence, and I did every bit of it. And I just think about my young people today, and I know that they trying to close down Rikers Island, and I know they trying to do a lot of things crime has went down according to the statistics, but we still here and we still know that ignorance of the law is no excuse, and we know that that is a legal principle that is not leaving, because that is a principle, and once a principle is made manifest, this is the truth. This is what judges think about. That's why they tell you, oh, get your lawyer. When you can't afford a lawyer, they're gonna have to give you a trial appointed lawyer or etc. But like I said, if you're not paying for this lawyer, most of the lawyers are not really going all out their way for a case that they believe has no merit or is just basically, most of these cases acting in concert where more than one guy is involved, and the person who actually did the crime is the original perpetrator, but he has co-defendants, people who they say aid and abetting in the crime. So being that you was there, you all going down. And most of these cases nowadays, like when they have racketeering charges and stuff like that, guys who were just out there chilling, hanging out with you, buddies, gang members, they all going down once the federal government had did an investigation in the community. And your role might not have been, it might have been minor, but being that it been minor, it doesn't matter. You're still going with the major perpetrator. And this is how the law, this is how they do, and they collect a lot of information over the years just to trap us.